the EURJPY, and on the EURJPY we have a profitable position running at this point as buy pressure continue to push price to the upside. Remember, at the beginning of the week we saw this bullish momentum which took price out of the 140.800 level to the upside here. And to further emphasize the indecision in this market, remember at the beginning of the week we identified a channel which fell within the 141.600 area, as you can see. So that's the resistance point of that channel, and then we had a support level of the channel sitting around the 140.800. and since the beginning of this week price has been caught within the channel, oscillating within this channel. How many pip channel do we have here? I think it's a 80 pip channel. So price has been oscillating within this 80 pip channel since the beginning of this week. However, we had a couple of breakouts. We had first breakout here on Monday, we had another breakout here, but price dropped back immediately here on Wednesday, and in the last 12 to 18 hours now we have been seeing breakouts and a little consolidation phase right above the 141.600. remember, we took advantage of this buy position right above the 141.00 level, and price action has continued to climb to the upside at this point. And with the appearance of selling pressure here, we need to be very careful if we are going to be joining another position, adding another position to our existing trade. So in the last couple of hours we saw the significant breakout of the 141.600, which was a beautiful signal to add more position to our existing trade. And however, price appears to have come back into the structure, so we want to be seeing some buy pressure around this area on our lower time frame so that we can actually add more position to this existing trade and ride the move all the way up. And if a further breakout of the 142.00 level happens, we'll definitely be thinking of adding more position at the breakout retest of this level. So we shall continue to look out for how price action will react to the 141.600 to see if we are going to be adding more position to our existing trade here. And for me here, it's still looking very bullish for me. As you can see, if we look at the higher lows here, this is the lowest point price has been this week, and that is around the 140.500. the next one is the higher low here at the 140.800. Then we have another higher low here at the 141.00 level. So we might likely see another higher low around this area, but what will make this a confirmed higher low is if we start seeing buy pressure above the 141.600 level here on the lower time on our lower time frame. Then we could actually be part of this trend continuation to the upside. So for those who are taking advantage of this move right around the 141.00 level, I will be advising you to move your stop loss accordingly, lock in some profit. Even though we expect that this is going to be bullish, let's lock in some profit. Anything could actually happen. And remember, we have a macroeconomic event coming up in the next 2 hours, I guess, and that's for the ECB. We have the monetary policy decision statement, we have the rate on deposit facility, we have the rate on main refinancing operations, we have the press conference coming out, and to top it all, in the next 6 hours, I guess, is it 6 hours? Okay, 6 hours 30 minutes from now, President Lagarde is going to be having a speech, and definitely these are major high impact events that will definitely be bringing liquidity into the market and will be causing some volatility here. So we want to ensure that whatever position we are in right now is adequately locked in and secured. So let's continue to monitor price action here and see how price action react to this current structure. Now, for those who are thinking of selling the EURJPY, for me personally, as long as we have this flat channel here, I would rather wait for price action to break down the 140.800 level for me to be joining that decline to the downside. It could take quite a while for that to happen, and that will require a lot of patience at this point. So if that is going to be the case, then we should be looking out for selling opportunities below this level to join that decline to the downside. Then I was able to see something now while looking at this. We remember we identified this higher low, so let us connect check that structure too as well, so it would help us to guide trading activity if selling momentum will come in here. So we shall be using this trend line to guide any bearish momentum. So if the breakdown of that trend line happens, then we want to be seeing that as a good signal that the trend line is no longer strong enough to continue to hold bullish momentum. So that is that on the EURJPY. If you have any questions, feel free to drop it in the comment section.